So shout outs to the Indonesia scene. We hope to include you soon. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this will go. Ivy versus Siegfried. I don't really see as many players in Asia with this character setup.
Yeah, we unfortunately don't see it much either. As far as the West is concerned, we've been losing our IVs left and right. They kind of go into hiding. It's hard to describe. I blame that Christmas is no longer coming early, which is, thank God, finally. Thank God Okubo nerfed that trash, because it's so annoying. But actually, just in general, it's kind of a funny thing. But the matchup, I think, in general, is going to be really explosive. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a slobber knocker of a match, just on the basis that they're not really going to be playing that many small pokes. I mean, Siegfried with his gargantuan sword, and Ivy with like infinite range and pretty dumb like hard callouts. It's gonna be really gonna be a crazy match. So really excited.
Really excited. That means we're not really gonna see that much small caliber, which Japanese players are known for doing. We're going to see a lot of big caliber.
Yeah, big chunky caliber.
Big chunky caliber is always a hype. I mean, we just witnessed 5-7 from the champion.
That So, kind of behind the scenes look, we're all in a video call right now, and watching everybody's faces reacting to all the absolute dumb stuff that Shenwan was doing was unbelievably funny. Like, I'm honestly going to probably push for this on commentary as like a baseline for WNF, because I think it actually makes the experience a lot better from a commentary perspective. Just literally watching your peers just shake their head at watching a man roll into an unblockable like 5 times in a row was absolutely precious. But anyway, that was last match. This match is coming up. We're just waiting on the players to get their buttons set. So excited to see how this goes. But yeah, I watched a little bit of Palm on his YouTube channel. He actually has a YouTube, so you actually could just look up Palm SC6 and you'll find him. He doesn't strike me as a unique IV in the sense that like he does one thing. It's more like he's very good at doing everything that the character has to offer. So we'll see.
That is very true. I know like a lot of people in the Asian scene think he presses a lot more buttons than the regular IV though. So we'll see if that's true or not.
All right, well, starting off with B6 to automatically say, hey, you're not coming in here. You're going to stay out.
We're seeing some like nice moves from Bladedsnake here in terms of defense on this part. He's slowly getting in there. Some good time. Showing up that constant connection.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're going to see like a -16 punish, AJ lethal hit.
Yeah, I hope to see that too, because I do believe, I'm not too sure if they're playing on the Hong Kong server, the Taiwan server, but Bladedsnake did say his connection is pretty good to both, so.
Interesting. I haven't seen a normal back throw from an IV in a hot minute. Usually it's like buffered into SS or CS, but good stuff taking the first round.
I think that's like the mix-up, because Prologue likes to like mix up a lot of the back throws in there, but occasionally does the, you know, the iconic CS that IV players usually go for.
Alright, yeah, nice. It's 228 plus B. I actually noticed that he uses that to great effect against many other players. So, yeah, okay, wow, expecting the pass up, what the heck?
Yeah, Paul is just like really doing good in terms of like controlling Bladedsnake's movement. So.
Bladedsnake getting up close and personal, giving a little bit of headache. Ah!
Oh boy.
I respect for Bladedsnake to try to get some plus frames, but Palm has shown that he is very, very buttonsy and willing to constantly press. Oh, okay, speaking of which, we're 2-2A.
I'm pretty sure this is the run back for him. This is the run back.
Oh man. Whew. Wow, so rip the Bladedsnake right there. Honestly, this is kind of looking like a pretty traditional IV matchup where you gotta figure out how to kind of slowly walk your way in and then also make equivalent trades. The problem is right now Bladedsnake is getting in, but he's getting like a throw, and that's it. He needs to be able to get a little bit more.
Oh no.
Oh, alright, Chuckles. Oh my god, double it up. Oh my god, and a perfect. Holy crap.
Right now, I think he really studied the matchup. He came in prepared.
Alright, first say slide B. The staple of the offense. Oh no.
Yeah, we're seeing like Bladedsnake more defensive than usual because I'm so used to seeing him smash dance all around, but I don't think you can do that strategy when you have someone with range like Ivy.
Oh my god. Yeah, like Bladedsnake had a lot of good run there, but just right at the end, Palm just kind of slithers out and gets the lethal. It looking real good.
Yeah, just a very slippery Ivy. And getting the fan gun with these two. Oh. There's like a lot of patience on Bladedsnake's part, but I really think he needs to start picking up his offense here.
He's got ring pressure, so we'll see if he converts off of this. Oh no! And just as like we say that like he needs to up the pressure, Palm's like, yeah, but I have a button for that.
I mean, it's there. Why not use it, right?
Yeah.
And he's dying the very Japanese player way, unfortunately, with 2 bars a meter.
Yeah, 2 sticks of butter on deck, just waiting there, waiting to be used. That being said, it kind of makes sense, unless he finds a way to kind of, I guess, whiff punish with soul attack. I don't think he really wants to soul charge unless he has a ring edge to push to keep her close, and he just hasn't been in the ranges where I think he could just YOLO C and kind of get with it. So it kind of makes sense from a strategic point of view why he hasn't gotten the option, because sometimes people use the mechanic as a kind of like almost like a way to secure the win, but if you feel like you're having a hard time figuring out the win condition, oftentimes it goes by the wayside because it does make you have to play a little bit more neutral.
Oh man, because like definitely Bladedsnake, his favorite form of pressure is definitely peak control charge. He basically becomes a bulldozer when he hits that state. He's definitely different from other Filipino players where we like to call it Cubao special, but it's basically just straight up CP. And he's like, I can't do that with this character.
Oh my god, dude.
Just, oh man, Shane would have been so proud. That's his favorite move.
Holy cow, dude.
Nice block on the stop.
Okay, nice. Doesn't block the low.
Yeah, slowly beginning to get those mix-ups in there.
Great GI though. We're trying to play a little bit small, but doesn't really get paid off. And here we go, gonna launch up, see what the Oki's gonna be. Just to the spinneroonie.
Oh, just reaching all the way from there.
Alright, great soul charge. Just gonna zone out with 668 hold.
Oh. Yeah, Paul's
so
strong right now.
Might be time for base hold and neutral. Maybe the opposite has to change. Maybe the opposite approach has to be here. Instead of being like, I gotta get in on Ivy, maybe try to have Ivy come to you. So what you can do is stay outside of her range of 6-6A and then like kind of wait for her to go for the fishing button where like, you know, if he goes hooks over with the guard break. After she whiffs, you can actually run in and kind of get a turn.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Bladedsnake is watching his feet in neutral though. And he has to pay for it. He has to pay for it.
It's brutal. Oh man.
Oh man. The Palm is up by 3-0 right now.
Yeah, we'll see if we can make an adjustment.
This patient before, it's kind of unsettling.
Yeah, it's weird. Like when you play a character that I think is used to mixing people up, if you don't get the opportunity to actually do it, I think it makes sense to stagger it a little bit. But right now, Palm is just running a train. Oh my god, that's dead already. That was
the Ivy speedrun right there.
Yeah, no kidding. Like any percent. Okay, he's in.
This is the momentum means. Oh,
Gotta be
I knew
over, yeah.
I was going to Fisher that. He always goes for it. More than any
why?
other player.
There you go, the whiff and then the run in.
Yes,
Okay,
this
good
is
set.
definitely what Bladedsnake needs to do. But
Yeah, gets really punished hard for going for an Oki throw with a nice while rising. I mean, full crouch 1B.
yeah, it seems
Good
that he's
stuff,
been
Palm.
favoring the old control option a lot, but it's not been working out in his favor. Palm either just launches him or just breaks out of it really smoothly.
Nice transition to the mix-up, knowing that Palm is going to opt for a full crouch option like he did before. Bladedsnake recognize that immediately and hits him with the fat mid with the 3B. Good stuff.
Yeah, we're not really seeing Bladedsnake capitalizing on the opportunity to whip punish Palm whenever he whips the neutral, unfortunately. But Crystal Sweep?
Ooh!
Oh!
Okay, here we go. Goes for the mid option. Oh! I think he wasn't ready to be like poked out of that little straight hit right there, and he kind of presses again. Oh, hey, whip punish! Yeah, get it.
Yeah, this is probably one of the few people in the Philippines who likes to whiff punish with CE aside from doing wake up CE. That's probably what puts Bladedsnake a bit higher. But you know, we Filipinos, we should feel it in our gut.
Oh, you read this. You read it. Let's go.
Oh,
Push the eye.
let's
Okay,
try
double
that.
cheese it. Okay, Choo-Choo does it again. Oh, but the 2-2 plus B doing so good, and he catches it with the low on the mix-up on wake up, and he donezo.
Oh, that is unfortunate for Bladedsnake because Palm is just one match away from winning the FP5.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting there. We're seeing he's getting more up close and personal. He's able to maintain his pressure, and he's doing a good job adapting to Palm's defensive stuff. But it's coming down to a game of numbers. The turns that Palm gets are always really, really big.
Yeah, but now we're seeing big damage from Bladedsnake. Here's the big caliber we were expecting earlier.
Oh, and I think he's dead. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And he only needs one turn to win the round. Get those toes.
It's like, you know, IB's just really good at robbing people, but it's like really fun robbery to watch.
Depends on who you're asking.
I'm praising IB with my evangelist. Just Palm 1 point with the little hits all night. Oh, not all night.
my God.
Okay.
That was such a good read. Okay, gonna get phased through. Oh, he just...
Popping out the full attack, like, he knew Bladedsnake wanted to get it.
Yeah. And I wonder if the strat against Palm is literally to, like, block the thing in neutral and then run it and then block again. Because it seems like every time somebody gets close, he has a button ready.
Asia? Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like it's a very popular move in the US back in the day, but here in Asia, like, that's rarely a used move, so...
And a good call-up by Bladedsnake. Again, recognizing that Palm is using to, like, sidestep A plus B is this kind of a borderline panic option a lot of times. Oh, okay, stays on the ground. I like it.
Smart move on Bladedsnake's part.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice punch.
Sweep the leg, get in there. Goes for the low again. Mids. Feeling it. Doing it low, I dare you. Okay, Soul Charger gets the wall. Actually, bad position. Ah, he tries it again. Is he gonna get blown up? No, he steps.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, Bladedsnake fighting first. No, he's not. He just cuts the kill. Let's go. Swing that big sword, baby.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bladedsnake is going to have to start next round with barely any meters, so let's see if we can pull this off. Let's see if we can make this not a clean wash on Palm's part.
Well, that's a great start. Good walk-in sidestep into A side B, getting pressure, delaying it a lot. Oh, he goes for the Heaton?
Go for the Heaton! Heaton, are you proud?
My son.
I mean, I assume that Ethan's rooting for Bladedsnake because they're karaoke buddies.
We're all karaoke buddies. And finally, Bladedsnake makes us a set. Not going down 0-5. We're going to go to 1-4. Looking good.
Slowly building up the tempo, slowly adapting. But Palm is just on game point here, so it's just a dangerous situation to be here.
Yeah.
He's lost since he trade, which is inarguably his best character, so...
Yeah, especially
the big comeback here. I'm really excited.
We'll see, because like the weakness of Palm's game plan is that he's always pressing. So at some point, Bladedsnake is probably going to figure out that as long as he doesn't go for something that's like that's been punished by a tech crouching move or something that tech jumps, and just goes for like kind of I guess fastish mids, horizontal mids, he'll probably get a lot of leverage, assuming he can get it and stay there.
Yeah, I think earlier, because he was aware that Palm had a button-heavy playstyle, he was being too defensive earlier on in the earlier games, and then now he's like able to apply his own offense like that.
There it is, and just like that, he's just pressing like crazy, because if Palm cannot guess correctly, then it's not going to work out. And yeah, you see, every time Bladedsnake has gotten in, most of the options have been just something that is going to like make something whiff. Okay, getting zoned out a little bit. Nice call on the tempo. Almost gets a wall splat.
Oh!
Dude, he's okay. That's a little bit too bunsy.
I think Palm didn't expect the second hit. He didn't expect me to confirm whole string there.
And I guess that makes sense though, because if you play an IB that is really, really dominant and is constantly upping the pace by being very buttons heavy, you do get the sense that like, okay, people are going to respect me. They're going to try to slow the game down. But not in that case. Oh, interesting option. He was really hoping for a quick rise there. Oh, in the dead zone. Gets a nice punish.
No, Palm seems to be retaliating right now. Is this gonna reach? Yes!
Oh my, from downtown.
I think Bladedsnake is on the ramen buffs right now. Tenno did mention in chat that his real purpose of going to Evil Japan was to do the ramen pilgrimage, and I agree. Me, Shenno, and Bladedsnake did eat some ramen together because Bladedsnake's goal was to eat ramen every day when he was in Japan.
Yo,
that's a dream life right there. That's a dream life. I'm not as hardcore.
I mean, you're there though. It's a little bit different. It's like
I mean, I'm a hardcore stan of Ramen Zero personally, but we're seeing a stage switch here. Back to the game.
It doesn't caught by the hot fit. Let's see if Palm's gonna make any adjustments. It seems like he's playing a little bit slower. Okay, just steps out of there. Bladedsnake, one out.
Yeah, right now we're beginning to see like bits of Bladedsnake I'm used to, which is the non-stop stance dancing.
Yeah, he's getting in there. Making Palm slow down just a little bit. Oh, catches with a big goodbye. Well, not quite, never mind.
Woo. You gotta watch your feet. You gotta watch your feet.
Oof.
Like, Bladedsnake here is just really showing that reverse comeback is like possible, man.
Yeah, maybe he was secretly sandbagging for four games.
Oh,
okay, maybe not with the first legend. They'll know.
Oh no! He's
oh my lord!
Unblockable? Is Palm learning from Shenron? Is Palm learning? We're beginning to see Palm emulating Shenno and Heaton's favorite player, obviously.
Favorite, wow. Strong words.
Non-biased commentary here. A nice launch. And that's a lot of damage taken off from Palm's health right there.
Palm getting a nice reverse launch.
Oh, popping soul charge.
You're getting zoned.
Again?
Oh, no, just a little bit too short.
I mean, that strategy has been working out for Bladedsnake the past few games, but it didn't work out there. Just a little bit short.
Okay, mix up after mix up. Gets the choo-choo train in there. Uh-oh. Okay, getting out of range. Good choice. Oh, but he gets baited. Distance just a little bit too much. Gets a 2-2.
Yeah, this is probably
Might see a
out.
ring out. Oh, yeah.
That's it. Palm taking it 5-2 against Bladedsnake. This is really good revenge for Palm. For a moment there, I thought we were gonna see like the comeback, like the reverse 5-0, but yeah, good games. Palm definitely was ready for the matchup. You could tell he really wanted the revenge against Bladedsnake. Of course, my kababayan, Bladedsnake. Nice games to you too. So I just really excited for like the other matches as well, because I believe the FD7s are coming up next.
Yes.
So here's the current score table. So all the first 2 5s are done, and we're going into our really chunky, meaty first 7s. You know,
Yeah.
I'm really excited because
who
we have
isn't
Shanshan
excited?
versus Kura and Jashin versus Akiopo. I mean, maybe it's not Shanshan playing; it could be Ash, Shanshan Jr. making his debut against Kura. Who knows? I'm just really excited. We have some big names coming up.
Yeah.
And Shanshan's return from daddy duties.
I know. Like I want Daddy Servy, baby. Let's go. It's Shanshan is like probably he's the dad of Soul Calibur. I mean, outside of Okubo, his return is such a big deal. At least in terms of just even watching matches. It's like this is the one thing that I felt like was missing in my heart since locals vanished thanks to COVID and all that. But of course, Sakura has been standing strong, being an excellent staple of the Korean community. And he's like, it's weird. He's like the really brainy Keelik, especially since we, like when Party Wolf kind of transitioned to Cassandra, there was like this gap. It's like, man, really want to see like a really cerebral Keelik, and Kura has picked that up and he kind of is like carrying the torch of the big stick boys that don't just do back turn case setups for 6 years.
Yeah, I mean, the Kura, we recently saw him play on Fighting Tuesday as well, clinching out 3rd place. So his Killik is still relatively strong. Definitely one of the more honest-looking Killiks around. So we'll see how that's going to work out in the next match, because Shanshan is also a very honest player in terms of like playstyle, very clean. And I guess the one thing I'm most curious about is Shanshan, definitely a Cervantes main, but we've seen him bring out a lot of surprise picks over several tourneys. He picked up Killik, Tira. I've seen him play Maxi and Haomaru, so who knows? It could be a roulette with him.
Yeah, we'll never know. Maybe he's like, okay, I no longer want to be a dad in game 2. I'm gonna play a different character.
You gotta play dad characters now that he officially has the title,
That's true. We'll stick to Cervantes. That can't go wrong with Fathers of the Year, except he's a terrible father, so.
I think he'd argue with you on that. Alright, yeah, but we have that match coming up soon, so guys, you better stay tuned. Just a lot of hype stuff coming along the way. Yep. Alright, so we're about to go into a short break. Again, like Sheno said, not a technical difficulty break, but a technical requirement break. So make sure to stay seated, keep your screens on. Not too close though. But we will bring you Shanshan and the Kura next.